This is a story about a man named Mark Wireman, Dr. Wireman to be exact. Dr. Wireman had one fear and one fear only: clowns. Every time Dr. Wireman encounters a clown, he feels a rush of adrenaline through his body. His heart begins to pump fast, his body starts to sweat, and he experiences a rush of energy that makes him feel like he can outrun the clown. This feeling is called the fight or flight response, which is the body's natural reaction when one feels at danger. In the example of Dr. Wireman and the clown, the body reacts to the clown with the fight or flight response and releases adrenaline. This leads into the topic of G proteins and cyclic AMP. The body is constantly circulating different hormones throughout the bloodstream. Some hormones and chemicals run freely and others associate with binding proteins. Some elements, for example like this oxygen, are permeable through a cell's biphospholipid layer. There are other hormones that are not permeable and require something known as a second messenger. This is a diagram of a cell's biphospholipid layer with a G protein coupled receptor and an ion channel. This is a G protein coupled receptor, and this is the alpha subunit and the beta-gamma complex, which I will explain shortly. A ligand is an ion or molecule that binds with a receptor. In this case, the ligand is adrenaline. The adrenaline will release through the blood vessel into the interstitial fluid and search for the hormone receptor on the cell membrane of the target cell. As soon as the ligand is attached to G protein and coupled receptor, the three different subunits attached to the G protein receptor within the cell are activated. There is the alpha subunit and the beta-gamma complex. As soon as the ligand is attached to the receptor, the three subunits detach and the alpha unit and beta-gamma complex break off one another. The alpha subunit has a binding of GDP, guanosine diphosphate. Once the G protein is activated, the alpha subunit exchanges GDP for GTP, guanosine triphosphate. The alpha subunit is now in an active state. With GTP in its grasp, the G protein now works on other membrane processes such as enzymes and ion channels. These enzymes can now make a new messenger molecule called cyclic AMP. Cyclic AMP causes protein reactions which allows enzymes within the cell to release energy. In the case of Dr. Wireman and the clowns, this energy is created to help Dr. Wireman run away from the clowns. G proteins play an important role in the processes of communication within the trillions of cells in our body, and it all happens in an instant.